In the previous video, I explained to you how they stole my scooter here in Vietnam. And I also showed you around Nha Trang and how much is developing and growing. In this video, I have another crazy story to tell you. The full story of my Thailand visa. Because I've been bouncing around Asia waiting for a visa that I already paid, but I never received. We will start this video in Nha Trang and we will end it in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. So let's begin. Now I always need to lock this, you see? Oh, because here there are a lot of thieves and they steal a lot of motorbikes. And now I'm also observing the locals and everybody's locking their scooter to do anything, go to the beach, go to the cafe, so it's really dangerous here. And coming from Thailand, coming from China, you know, I was super sabay, super relaxed, but here is different. So you have to know that riding in Vietnam is absolutely crazy. Everything goes with some weird flows that the Vietnamese knows. So if you cross the street, you have to be very careful because nobody will stop for you. Even at a roundabout or traffic lights, everybody just keep going. So you always have to kind of go and throw yourself in the chaos. And the people, they will move for you, they will let you pass. And if you're not very careful, you know, you will have an accident. So driving in Vietnam, riding in Vietnam is very different from the rest of the world. It's its own style completely, and you have to learn before. Otherwise, there is a high chance that you'll get into an accident. But once you understand the flow, it's kind of fun and kind of easy because everything just goes smoothly. So let's say here, for example, if you want to cross the roads here, you can stand like the entire day waiting for the car and the motorbike to let you pass. It will never happen because in Vietnam they will never stop. You kind of have to throw yourself in the road, and after you throw yourself, some they will stop, some they will just avoid you, but somehow you will be able to cross the road. So it's a very interesting dynamic. Yeah, let's see these two people. You see, they just they don't have too much experience. And now it's not so busy, so there are not many cars. If you come around like 5 p.m., it's extremely busy. Like this guy, for example, is waving, asking to stop. So everybody has their own style to cross the road. But yeah, it can be quite dangerous. So when I came to Nha Trang 3 years ago, I stay right here. This is one of the most popular hotels and condos in Nha Trang. It's called Panorama Hotel. Very cheap, but very beautiful and luxurious. So it's extremely good value for money. So here also the Circle K, they sell banh mi. I just ordered a big combo A for 35K, which is a Vietnamese coffee and egg banh mi. Thank you so much. And we made it to the apartment, guys. This is my Vietnamese coffee with the banh mi. I'm gonna put it here and eat it very soon. Oh, I'm already showing you everything. Want to give a little bit of a room tour. So, this is the amazing apartment or studio where I'm staying in. I really love the design, like a beach lifestyle with a lot of surf and waves and palm trees. Have a beautiful couch here. I moved the desk here because I love the view. Look at this view with the bay of Nha Trang, with the bridge and the sea view all around there. I'll show you more very soon. So the layout is very similar to the other one where I stay for 1 week. They're all pretty similar, I think. They just changed the interior. And I don't know if you can see, but it's very, very spacious. I think we're talking about like maybe 50 square meters, like 54. I'm not really sure. I really love it, especially I love to work from here. I just sit here and edit the videos with these incredible views. Both at daytime and also nighttime is amazing with all the lights on. Let me show you outside. Here they put a little table with 2 chairs, washing machine as well. And look at this, man. I really love it here because you have more privacy compared to the other condo. The other condo, you had the other tower in front of you, so everybody can see inside, especially in the evening time. So you always have to keep the curtains a little bit closed. But here, this hotel is lower than me, so I can be naked in the room. I'm actually naked most of the time. Because yeah, from here you can see the other rooms. But if you just step back a little bit here, for example, from the desk, so if you sit on the couch or on the desk, you can see nobody can see inside. You have complete privacy, which I really like. The other one had a little bit less privacy. And the amount of cafes in Nha Trang, but in Vietnam in general, because Vietnam loves like cafes and loves coffee. They're like super specialized into coffee. So anywhere you go, you will see coffee shops literally in every corner. And the Vietnamese people love to hang out, sit on this small little chair with a little table and just drink their coffee together with their tea and chat, talk, and just relax, like super sabai. I really love the Vietnamese lifestyle. Most of those cafes are like open air, so they have just fans, but you can find many cafes also with AC. So if you want to work with your laptop, you can find a bunch of cafes here that they serve coffee, they serve food, they serve tea. Really, you have a lot of options here. Plus you have shopping malls, you have a bunch of things. The services in Nha Trang are really good. Man, and the Vietnamese coffee, this one is with milk, but they also have the black one. Super good. Alright, I think it's time to tell you the full story of the Thailand visa, because I mentioned it already in few videos before, and now in this video I will give you the full story. So Thailand now has this brand new visa, has been available for about 1 year, which is extremely good. It's called DTV Visa, Destination Thailand Visa, and is valid for 5 years. And it targets different categories, and one of them is the digital nomad. So personally, I perfectly fit in this category. I'm fully eligible. You have to show some money in the bank. You have to show your work and your portfolio and different things. So I was like, wow, I should apply for this because I will get 5 years. It only costs 10,000 baht, which is a great price for 5 years because usually they are way more expensive other Thailand visas. And I'm fully eligible, so let me apply for it. My mistake was that I decided to apply when I was in China, and China is not the best place to apply for a visa. So this is my mistake, to be honest. But I double check online, and yeah, they say that you can apply in China at the Thai immigration in China. In particular, I was in Xi'An because you have to be outside of Thailand to apply for this visa. At that time I was in China, so I thought, okay, I can apply in Xi'An, there is no problem. The entire application is online. You also have to make the payment online, 10,000 baht. You have to upload all the documents, and my application was successful. Usually they give you a response within 7 days, between 7 to maximum 14 days. They should accept the visa or reject the visa. Many times they ask you for additional documents, so you just upload the requested documents and then they will process your visa. And that's what happened to me. I applied successfully at the Thai embassy of Xi'An. The application was successful. At the same time, I was riding around China, and then one day I was in Wudang Mountain, and I received the email from the embassy. They say, we just need some additional documents from you. Please send us every copy of your passport scan from the first page until the last page, and also please send us a picture that is more clear because your picture is a bit blurry, so we would like a better picture. So that's what I did. Within 24 hours I uploaded the passport copy, every page scanned, and I also upload a better picture for the application. So that request was just 3 days after I applied for the visa, and since then they completely disappeared. The application moved from request documents to pending document check after a few days, and then after 1 week it moved to pending approval, and since then has been stuck there in pending approval for weeks. And now that I'm in Nha Trang, has been already 40 days without any answer, without any update, without any information. They didn't tell me if the documents were okay, they didn't ask me for additional documents. Nothing. I've sent them different emails and I haven't received a single answer. Probably I sent them like 7 or 8 emails. I try to call them several times. They pick up and they are extremely rude, and they just tell me all the time, no, we cannot give you informations, you have to wait. The DTV visa takes time, so you just have to wait. We cannot tell you anything, we don't know anything. And few times they even hang up my phone without answering, so extremely rude. I also tried to call Bangkok, the main office, the immigration office of Bangkok, and unfortunately they couldn't give me any information because they told me you have to contact your own embassy where you apply, so in this case the Xi'An embassy. And I called them back, and again they were very rude without any answer. Also keep in mind that from Chongqing I rode all the way back to Xi'an because I wanted to go there in person at the embassy. I went there one day and they rejected me. They told me, no, you cannot enter, you can only call us or send us an email. And then I started to call them and send them email, and they never got back to me. As I told you, this application for the DTV visa usually takes about 7 days on average, maximum like 2 weeks, but usually they accept you or reject you within few days. Now it's been 40 days and I still have no answer, and I've been just bouncing around waiting for an answer because it's been extremely frustrating. I was 1 month in China and I was waiting there. Then I went to Hong Kong because my China visa expired, also there I was waiting. Now I came to Vietnam by myself. I've been here already for 2 weeks, and the only reason why I'm here is to wait for this visa. So I'm extremely frustrated, and keep in mind that I already paid 10,000 baht online for the application. And the thing that really makes me upset is that they should at least accept me or reject me, but they completely ignore me, so I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. But this is not the end of the story because it gets crazier. So let's continue the exploration of Nha Trang now, and then at the end of this video we'll be in Hanoi. I will give you the full story. For now, let's continue enjoying Nha Trang.
There are a lot of spa in Nha Trang, like massage places, way more than in Thailand. The island over there, where there is the huge Vin Pearl sign, is the Hontre Island, and that's where they built the Vin Pearl Resort. It's like a massive resort with amusement park, luxury resort, swimming pool, like so many activities to do. Of course, you can stay there overnight, you can have a vacation there, but you can also visit it for 1 day, and you can go there with a speedboat or also with a cable car from Nha Trang.
Guys, look at this amazing Vietnamese pho beef noodle soup. It's really good. I come here quite a bit because it's really good. Then I squeeze this one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Nice. Wow. Even though Nha Trang is probably one of the best places to wait for a visa because the atmosphere is just so relaxing, I was really tired, to be honest, because I was coming from a 4,000 kilometers road trip in China that lasted 1 month. And if you watch my video, you probably saw the adventures. I was already very tired from that. And at the same time, I was already waiting for this visa. Then it didn't arrive, so I went to Hong Kong and spent some time with Ploy. Also there, every day I was checking the application and waiting for the visa. Hong Kong was super busy because it was one of the biggest public holiday of the year. Also there, the visa didn't didn't arrive, so I couldn't go back to Bangkok together with Ploy, and I was wondering like where to go. So I decided to come here to Nha Trang. Now I've been here for 2 weeks, and every day I'm checking for the visa and still nothing. So Ploy have some day off from work, and she offered me to meet in Hanoi and spend few days together and decide together what to do for this visa. So I flew from Nha Trang to Hanoi. We explored the city, we explored the capital of Vietnam together. Also there I was checking the visa every single hour to see if there was some news, but at this point it's more than 40 days, so I was starting to give up. We also went to one of the biggest shopping mall in Hanoi. It's called Ion Mall. We tried some delicious traditional Vietnamese food, and then we spent 20 minutes looking at this kids game, which honestly was extremely funny. So we spent 20 minutes just laughing. Look at this Airbnb, guys. You have your own elevator that enters into the room. We are on the 3rd floor. This is the entrance. This is the bathroom here. It's a bit weird because the toilet is inside the shower. But look at this. And this we are paying just 17 euros per night. With taxes it's like 20 euros. Here we have Ploy eating a banh mi. And look at the view, man. It's like a lake view. These days it's a bit cloudy, but when the sun comes out, I think it's really cool. Lake view. Downstairs there is a cafe on the 1st and 2nd floor, and we are on the 3rd floor. This is a Vietnamese pho mini museum inside a tram. And this is the bedroom. Yeah, it's crazy because it's just 20 euros per night. Unbelievable. Especially for the location and the view, that's already worth it, plus the space. It's very big. I'm sorry if I didn't record too much in Hanoi, but I was not in the mood at all and I was pretty exhausted.
First time.
First impression. You like ma? But the coffee is under. Now you just eat the egg, I think.
Yeah, I like. It's balance. Creamy with the coffee. Yeah, it's perfect. It's good balance. You know?
And then it was time for Ploy after 5 days to fly back to Bangkok, and I was like, man, what I'm gonna do? I cannot wait forever for this visa. And she told me, try to come back with me. Let's try to enter Thailand with a visa exempt stamp that they give you at the airport, especially for European passport holder. At the moment they give you 60 days. So I decided to take the risk and go back with Ploy to Bangkok. I didn't do it before because basically it's not allowed, because if you apply for the DTV visa, you have to be outside of Thailand until you get the visa, and then you can enter Thailand. That's why I never tried to enter Thailand before. But at this point I gave up and I was very tired, so I decided, okay, let's just take the risk. Thank you. Nice. Egg coffee. So we flew from Hanoi to Bangkok. I was very nervous because there was a high chance of being rejected at the airport and being sent back maybe to Hanoi. But luckily everything went smooth. They allowed me to enter Thailand for 60 days. And finally I was able to relax, to recharge, to spend some time with Ploy, to work again and catch up with all the videos from China that you probably already watched. And here finally comes the end of this crazy Thailand visa story, because I spent 2 months in Thailand. I kept calling the Xi'An embassy, always the same rejection, always the same treatment, always postponing and without giving me any information. I called the Immigration Bureau of Bangkok, the headquarters of Thailand. They couldn't give me any information, but they told me one very useful thing. They were very shocked how the Xi'An embassy was treating me, but they couldn't do anything somehow. And they told me, our application system, if you don't update it after 3 months, the application will be deleted automatically. So if Xi'An keeps ignoring you and not answering you, probably after 3 months, your application will be deleted and you will not get the visa and you will lose the money. And that's the end of the story. And then for the first time I thought, wow, maybe Xi'An really wanted to do like this from the beginning. They want to ignore me so they can keep the money and they can reject me without properly and formally rejecting me. They will just ignore me until the application will die and will be deleted from the system. And unfortunately, that's what happened. They completely ignored me. They waited for 3 months. So when I was in Thailand, still I didn't get any update. And then exactly on day 90, so after 3 months, my application disappeared from the system. I didn't receive any communication. I didn't receive any rejection. I didn't receive any acceptance, like nothing at all. Everything just went away mysteriously. In a way, I'm relieved, so now I can move on. I can think to maybe apply for a new visa, or I can think about something else to do. But I really want to tell this story and make this video because this is, in my opinion, unacceptable, the way that the Xi'An embassy treated me. Also, if you check on Google reviews, you will see many negative reviews about them, about the staff, about the customer service. And I feel that this has nothing to do with Thailand, with the immigration system of Thailand, or with the headquarters in Bangkok, but has everything to do with the unprofessional service of the Xi'An Thai embassy. I think they are the one that they started my application and then somehow they completely stopped my application and they started to ignore me for 3 months, kept the 10,000 baht, which is roughly $300, and then waited until the system deleted my application. I just want to make this video so other people will not fall for my scam, I will call it. Maybe applying for the Thailand visa in China is not a good idea. I made this mistake, maybe you don't need to make this mistake. Go to Vietnam, go to Malaysia, apply in your own country, in Europe or Australia or America or wherever you are, but don't apply for a Thailand visa in China. That's at least my experience. That's also the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this little tour around Nha Trang and also this very short tour in Hanoi. As I said, I was not in the mood to record anything. Let me know in the comments down below also what do you think about this Thailand visa story. Share your experience, your opinion, your feedback. Maybe you see something that I didn't see. Maybe you have some feedback for me. I'm always open to read new perspectives. During my time in Thailand, I completely unplug and recharge my battery, so you will not see any videos from Thailand, but you will see some new videos from a new country very soon. So I will see you soon. Bye bye.